northward fahren. There been so many places which she will no say. But if he beat her with the might, all this muste for us change. For jag must free as a beard no. Anders beard du mig snart change. Anders beard du mig snart change. Anders beard du mig snart change. God what in a change. God be with thee, it was a sweet love, ja. Through me sent months may not change. I bidne grave, det så sorry. God what I am to bland. But if he beat her with the might, all this muste for us change. For jag must free as a beard no. Anders beard du mig snart change. Snart change. Anders beard du mig snart change. mi dixit fati, rapturi sunt menun sum acutior gladius in arena. Mere chiabat sine verbo statim, police verso putares caesarem in spectaculo. Anni veniunt et continueniunt, more stringunt sed non impediunt, stultum non vivia delectandum, prudentior fio ad ineptus vocandus, multa facienda, multa spectanda, ergo semitae sunt non vitandae, non cognosces sino ni veris, non lucebi sino ni tueris. Hercle, tu es vector, et accipe palmam, Hercle es imperator, et accipe triumphum, omnia mi cantiaurum, gaudata siderade vertunt mala tempora. Frigidus locus et aiunt, frigidiores vinctus, eopeus coadultior, sed augures volum differe, aiunt unam hirundinem facere, ver ambulamus cellu, tabescens mare in calluit vide mena cantem meus mundus feruet, qualis estus, mi placere dit numquam fastidiam. Hercle, tu es vector, et accipe palmam, Hercle es imperator, et accipe triumphum, omnia mi cantiaurum, gaudata siderade vertunt mala tempora. Hercle, tu es vector, et accipe palmam, Hercle es imperator, et accipe triumphum, omnia mi cantiaurum, gaudata sidera. Olem aliquis cabalum petiuit quies et firmum ipse valde volo fugere. Dixi, ego quoque, volo firmum cabalum ipse, animum et caelum muta age. Ani veniunt et continueniunt, more stringunt sed non impediunt, stultum non vivia delectandum, prudentior fio ad ineptus vocandus, multa facienda, multa spectanda, ergo semitae sunt non vitandae, non cognosces sino ni veris, non lucebi sino ni tueris. Hey! Hercle, tu es vector, et accipe palmam, Hercle es imperator, et accipe triumphum, omnia mi cantiaurum, gaudata siderade vertunt mala tempora. Omnia mi cantiaurum, gaudata siderade vertunt mala tempora.
Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Catnook, and we're back on Yugioh Master 7 hours later, still in Plat 5. I haven't been dueling the whole time, of course, you guys don't know about that, but yeah, we took a little break and we're back at the grind. What's changed since then? Not a lot. I've done the maths in Twitch chat real quick, and we are drastically closer to that 1/3 win rate. I think that is due to having gone up against a significant number of non-duels, but as it turns out, if we had won, what, 2, 3 more times, we'd be about 33%. Because, as it turns out, our win rate times 3 is 651, which is, 8 duels shy, so doesn't split quite evenly, but 3 more wins would have got us there, really. So if we can win 3 times in the space of 1 duel, we are at 33% win rate, which I don't think that's quite possible. I don't think that's how it works, but I don't know. I'm no mathematician, maybe you can do it. Maybe you can break the game like that. Currently this is what we're playing. It is our resident zombie deck. I haven't really worked out why I'm playing Mad Mauler, aside from Zombie Monster. Like, if we successfully tribute summon, we get special summon it back and then tag into an 8 synchro. I think that's the game plan. We've put this guy back in. I haven't put in a Pendulum Monster. Like, we just don't have one. Okay, so there were some things that are just never coming up, apparently. Let's just have a quick fix. This is our available pool. This, and what, this are the best bets. Fixed. Now summonable, right? Right. I mean, we're making... We've got Yazi in here. We do not have our worm target. This deck is getting bigger by the second. It's a light, isn't it? We got it semi... No, we got it ages ago, actually. Yeah, it was quite some time ago at this point. Right, is there anything we can actually cut to bring that back down again? What does this allow us? Nothing specific, I don't think. That's slightly better. We can search this off of the Magnum, and in theory it does come up. Hasn't happened yet, but I feel like we should probably keep it in, give it a couple more chances. And for the moment we should probably leave that as the deck. Yeah, I'm content with that. But yeah, this is what we're trialing out. We're giving the deck a fair chance, unlike what we gave to the Machine deck and the Warrior deck. We will run those back at some point, but for the moment, we're just gonna, focus on this for a bit. Just for a little time, see what happens. I don't think it's fundamentally better, but at the same time, it's not like it's any worse than our pile of cards, to put it one way. Like, this has an archetype, and technically, therefore, some synergies. I do say technically, though. And our opponent could be on anything mildly successful and beat us with this hand. So let's pray that some of the 1600 beat who can be reborn is enough. I don't think it will, guys. We're on that rank up game, you know that's always a cursed match. Except in this case. Bot deck. Good stuff. We could tribute their monster for the with the Monarch Stormforth for our Kaiju. Synergy. Yeah. Well, maybe the win rate is a whole lot of non-games, I have no doubt that the win rate is a huge amount of non-games. There are some decks that, we have legitimately beat. We have eked out a win using, ingenuity and good top decks against middling top decks. Or somehow establishing such a board state that they just couldn't beat us. And they must have screamed at their own monitor or their own, screen, how did this person beat me? It reminds me of the optimistic look that you can get at a game like Dark Souls, or something similar, like roguelikes, I guess. Minecraft, even. Which is that, you are the boss. You are the eternal nightmare. For the bosses do not respawn. They do not have to, rise again to the challenge. Well, they do have to rise again to the challenge once you are bested, but that's the thing. You are never bested. There is always another life there was always another warrior to take the place. It's a very optimistic way of looking at things. I think you can apply that to Yu-Gi-Oh! When you're dueling on a simulator like this, which has no, text chat. Unless you can visually see that, like, you're going against a streamer or something. You are the endless force for these, faceless opponents that they have to deal with at some point. You can best them. It will take some time. It will take a significant amount of effort. But it can happen. And that's what we're here for. Because we're not going to be able to bot our way up to Master. I don't think there's probably a bot that's in Diamond. Unless it's one that's, asking to lose. Let's put this on the field. If they summon a monster, we gain some more attack while they crash into it. We only need to draw one Dark Dragon and we could actually fusion summon. So, given that it's a bot deck, do we do that? Like, do we actually just see if we can get a Dark Dragon draw off the top of the deck? There's no way we can make a second Dark Dragon. Like, this is a Dark Dragon, but we can't summon it. That's a Dark Zombie. It's a Dark Worm. Light Dragon. None of these guys. Like, we can revive whatever we get, like, whatever we lose with double hooking. Oh, it doesn't die. That's kind of funny. It's the first time each turn as well, so they're just gonna keep hitting. But ironically, Muddy Mud Dragon would allow us to fusion summon right now. It's kind of crazy. We'll set this, and is this 200 attack exactly? We set this, sure. We're gonna see if we can just stall out so we can actually fusion summon once. We have one half. We have, what, a 2 in 38 chance, so 1 in 19 chance of drawing the other card, which is this, or this. For a second I was thinking that we didn't include it. Is there a point to making a Muddy Mud Dragon? Is there a point to making some of these? Like, is the Time Lord going to come up? Did he just make a monster that's bigger than my monsters? He can only be over, well, he can be over both of them. But it's a bot. Will it be over both of them? Is it a bot? Are we not entirely safe? I just want to draw a Dark Dragon. No, that's just another Vampire Ghost. We're going to flip this up. And we're just going to go battle phase. I'm going to hit this. Do they end it? They probably do. But maybe they don't. No, they do. We're never going to fusion summon, guys. Doesn't happen. We need to get to this and Magnum up. Maybe we should be on more fusion spells if we want to fusion summon, but then we also need to be on more Dark Dragons. We can't have that. We will never know whereabouts that card was in our deck. And we're back in part 4. It begins again. Let me just check that it, like, I'm pretty sure it's only Fusion Summon. Yeah, we've done Synchro, we've done Xyz, we have to Fusion Summon for our next one. Sure, let's open our Legacy packs. Or Legacy of the Duelist. When your monster declares an attack, target spell trap your opponent controls negate the attack. Each player can set one spell trap from their hand per turn. Monsters cannot attack the turn they were summoned from the extra deck. During your draw phase, you go with your normal draw and a monster from the grave to the hand. This is probably our kind of card, because it inhibits our opponent far more than us. But at the same time, I don't know that, like, I don't know that we can reliably get rid of this enough. This is an effect for just, like, that part is us. That one is both players, and that one's ours. Dunno, interesting. But the rest of these... no, okay, that's a Magispector. Can't be targeted, cannot be destroyed. And Seeder's Deception, okay. I don't know what Magispectors we have. We have some spell traps, I think, but need to look into it. 2 Master Packs. Let's see what we can get. I don't know what's different with you all. What's different with me is that I've been playing some more Balatro. I've managed to get to Orange State with the checkered deck. And, ooh, that's our second... yeah, that's our second one of that. And yeah, it's serving us really well at the moment. That's a payoff for Dragoonity. Oh, that's an extra deck rip. Ooh, that is a payoff. And, huh. Oh, it just floats into a Junk Synchro. I think we have Junk Synchros. Yeah, we need to look at our pool in a minute, probably. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Balatro, actually succeeding at it. Caught up on some YouTube. Been enjoying watching Joe's Masochist series. He's released his newest video, you know, a day early for 5+ patrons. And, yeah, enjoying that. It officially releases on YouTube tomorrow, as of the time that I'm saying this. Eternal favourite. I don't think we have any no, we have a U-Bell, but it's the level 11. Actually, we have 2 copies of it. But yeah, and also watched a film called True Lies, which was a good time. Oh, that's our second copy. Huh. It was a good time viewing, and a lot better for some comedic timing just by, you know, events in the house. So yeah, let's take a look at Junk. Right, so we can't play this, but we can play these 3. Quick effect, change battle position. And if sent from field's grave, change battle position. Okay. And... Synchro Summon while you control no other monsters. This guy counts as a Synchro Summon. Yeah. So in theory that triggers this. And then you can get this back. Maybe, potentially. Warrior and or machine, including a tuner. Oh, we have a tuner monster. We could do that. First of all, though, I don't think we're making Vorpgate. And was there something we were... oh yeah, Muddy Mud Dragon, actually. And then put Junk back in. And, of course, it's going to be a lot better in the machine deck. But we could do it here. And I think our least likely level is 12. correct me if I'm wrong. Because that would be like hard summoning Destrudo. Or a Kaiju plus one of these two. So I think it's our biggest beat stick by 600. But I think we could take that out, we could put this in, and then we could put in like this. We could just make this anyway, like it's summonable. Not that we can reborn anything with it. As for all these... Take one face a card on each field. What do I have left when I've made Exabeetle? On the other hand, this is Mill, and we're playing a slightly bigger deck. Let's send it. Let's say that this new combo, we like it and we're playing it. Let's try that. But yeah, if you haven't seen True Lies, funny film. I think it's one of the best films that Schwarzenegger has been in. Granted, I haven't got a particularly high bar for that. I've seen very few films where I think he's like really suited to the role. But no, it's a really good watch, really fun time. Recommend it. Tenpai, it's been so long. Well, might not be. We got OTK'd by Ra last time. Oh dear. That is certainly a deck. I think they want to mill. This. They reading. I can make this boy. Sure. It's not the best play I have, but it's a play. It's something. And there we go. We can synchro summon. Put him in attack position, it's funny. Target Vampire in Grave, send monster you control. Okay. So we might want to activate that anyway. They read and they have responses. They are playing a real deck. Yes. I know the Vampire Hunter seems a little bit odd, but it is a vampire. Like, look at it. It doesn't say not the vampire. Yeah, there's the Ash. But that is a zombie monster, so I gain 100 attack. Let's go. Anyway. Your move. They are playing a very real deck, just as a guess, you know. They have responses. It's constantly passing priority back to them. I wonder what it could be. Shining Sark. 60 cards. Is that right? I mean, if you just draw the Shining Sarcophagus, I guess it is. What did the Dark Magician he added do? Okay. Yeah. So he's probably playing more Dark Magician than Shining Sarcophagus. But it's like, it's another, well actually it is another Dark Magician name, isn't it? While on the field, but it's also just Dark Magician, you know? forget how that guy, or how that spell trap works. It's Soul Servant. Okay, no, so this wouldn't... It would work, but only while it's on the field. Okay. Currently this guy's doing actually pretty well. The Ash Blossom Engrave is helping. And yeah, there's your spell trap protection. Oh no, there's Dragoon. Of course. We have the out, but like, we don't have anything past that, you know? On the other hand, what do they have past that? What are they thinking about? They've used their cards, they've got one card in hand, they have a Dragoon. Target destroy. Up to the number of normal monsters. You didn't use a normal monster as material, you can't do it. That's hilarious. Link. SP. Target card, banish it. Small price to pay for outing a Beatstick Synchro, I guess. Damn, would you look at that? They really, they're slightly new to this, aren't they? These are not the decks they played prior to, like, you know, things happening. When your opponent activates a card or effect. Well, I activate a card or effect. What do we not like? Probably the Magician's Rod, right? I mean, what's that? That's a warrior. This was summoned properly, though. Ah, it doesn't matter. This. Yeah, sure, you can max C. But I can just hit for SP. Sure. Yep, because you don't actually have a Dark Magician in rotation. Oh dear, my Pyramid of Wonders. Anyway. Yeah, we'll activate it. What are you going to do? Banish me until the end phase? Go for it. Oh, you're not even going to. What do you draw then? Because it's possibly like the Magic Aribo then? They have a Magnum up. Yeah, sure, go for it. You gotta search for a dragon so you can get the Timaeus back. Yeah, I'll continue the attack. Take some damage. End phase. Oh, we could get Phantasme. That would be funny, but no, we're gonna get Destrudo. Because if we get Phantasme, they know we have it, they just don't link summon. Fallen of Albaz. This really is a pile of a deck, isn't it? They honestly would have been better probably just sitting on the Dragoon, right? Oh, no effect Fallen of Albaz. Well, I guess no, they couldn't. They had to crash it if they wanted to. But then why didn't they just banish with the SP? They totally should have done that. Or at least, you know, chain the SP to, like, you know, my activation, then use their effect to chain. Oh dear, my Pyramid of Wonders. Cool. It's really funny that they're making a whole bunch of monsters that are... Oh, that one's not unaffected, they made it with only darks. That's real funny. Set. I mean, this thing can be taken out by Mirror Force anyway, but that's not the point. Yep, that's fine still. That's okay as well. Nothing they're doing is threatening. On the other hand, nothing we're doing is threatening either. We're going to clear their whole field of 2 monsters. Anyway. Bonus effect of Shining Sarcophagus at the bottom. I've never read that effect before. Oh no! we had it. They got rid of it. That is such a close bit between drawing like one and the other. This thing should just have 1,000 attack, right? And they get to constantly just add cards to that. Oh wait, yeah. So yeah, we are probably screwed. But we could draw Phantasma and make Borrowload furious. Just, yeah, top deck Mahad. It's kind of crazy, actually. This has no inherent protection on it at all. This could totally just die to Mahad. Yeah, we're pretty close to dead, aren't we? Well, half of 500 isn't as much as half of, 7,000, so we have that to be grateful for. Destruder now feels a lot better to activate, because you're summoning a 3,000 blocker that just gets run over by Mahad, or by the Stronghold. That's not the worst draw, though. Like, our situation is pretty awful. But we do have Can't Be Destroyed by Battle. Into what? Into Yazi. Into Necro. Into Star Eater. Assuming this card survives. This one card. Okay, they're gonna draw for it, but that's a much better trait than like MST or Cosmic. We'll take that any day of the week. They don't do piercing anyway. You don't do piercing, do you? No. Okay, that's not the way that... Okay. Okay, we good. I think. They don't just have Cosmic or MST or anything. That's not how that works. If they... Okay, they've set an additional card. That could be a couple things. There's the gadget. They didn't... Did they not summon this turn? Did they just... Yeah, they probably just threw. Oh, not a search with gadget. Are they out of targets? This Yazi is about to go hard. Please don't have secret barrel. What are they waiting on? They have something they can do. It's not you, is it? No. 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 We're gonna put it here. Is it imperm? It's probably just imperm. Bestial. That's not even... Like, okay, it's not great. But, like, I clear their entire field. And that's not an exaggeration. Yazzie triggers. So this does trigger and, like, get rid of whatever we special summon. But because this will summon first, we then get to do our own, like, this gets a trigger, then this gets a trigger. Oh wait, no, it's not on summon. Damn. Damn, we tried. Crazy. Opponent draw, good card. Ah, fuck you. Have Kaiju. I don't want you to have Dark Magician. Get him out of here. Really fought for that as well, you know? I gotta look at that deck. I don't want to. Oh, come on, it's 60 cards. How do you draw, like, the best playable cards you could have? It's not remotely the best playable cards, but, you know. Like... I don't know. How are you not stuck with a whole bunch of do-nothing cards in hand? This annoys me. Many degrees. Because this list is, like, awful. You got 2 Ash, 3 is too risky, 1 Lightning Storm, don't have the other copy, 1 Raigeki, don't have the other copy, 1 Branded Fusion, it's at 1, that's like the one of the few correct ratios here along with the Maxi, 2 Circle, not 3. Oh, the deck is disgusting. Anyway, next duel. That was a long duel as well. You've been there for some time. I can't believe we got that far from just, like, you know, Necro Dragon Pass. Speaking of Necro Dragon Pass, what have we got here? Normal summon of Vampire in addition to your normal summon set. If normal summon, you can send another vampire from your hand or face up field to the grave. Is it a card? So you could, like... you could normal this, send this, add a level 4 or higher vampire. Oh, we're against actual Pendulum. We don't have a Kaiju in hand. Let's see. Yeah, boss music is right, to say the very least. Little tentacles poking out from the ground. There are so many great details about the background, you know? Wonder if, does that affect anywhere else? Doesn't look like it. what I said about Dark Souls vibes. This is definitely Dark Souls boss vibes. The Pits of Hell. Well, no, probably more Doom. But the statues don't feel Doom. Pendulum summons sea. The thing is, that's probably correct. I don't know what they're doing, but it probably is correct. They can't use it. This has to be used as link material, though, realistically. Which I don't think is a problem for them. I'm just saying that it has to be. Either way, they're not making these plays, like, super quickly, so there's a chance that that they mess up. Plus, it's Platinum, we should play things out a bit more. We're not, like... We're currently not dead. Though it isn't far from it. Because I'm pretty sure they are just playing, like, Zark and things, right? Draw. Yeah. So they get Wisdom Eye again. Wait, no, that's not who you destroyed. Oh, you can just choose the face. Yeah, because I guess it got destroyed this turn. That was destroyed this turn. Okay. That makes sense. It used to be able to just get itself. If I'm remembering right. I guess that's why it was broken. That is just Zark. Special Zark, negate its effects. But then you can put it in the pendulum scale. Related. Pendulum, Fusion Synchro and Xyz cannot activate effects. Added to you can destroy that card. Except during the draw phase. What? Okay. And that doesn't... Like, it just summons with it being negated, though. It does, like... Just because you make this doesn't mean that Zark can actually nuke the field. Because, like, that's its condition. It's game mechanics negating it, not like an effect. But negate its effects. Like, that's like skill drain, I guess. Oh, no, I'm slightly confused about how this is going to work. Because the whole, like, I don't see any reason to make this other than this interaction works the way they think it does. But, like, it doesn't work like that, right? Okay. I know what the end goal is, I just don't know if there's anything particularly different we can do. I'm going to handle deck, but it cannot attack, except for that special summoned. Huh. Activate this. We want to be able to normal summon 2 vampires, I guess. Yeah. That's 4k life points. Okay, that does work. Sure. That feels like a super weird point to do it, though. Right. I need to check my vampire cards real quick. I'm gonna think I'm doing nothing, but... or reading. I don't think we can do anything with that, actually. We don't have Banish Light or Dark. But we can do this. No? Wrong levels. And it doesn't die. Yep, okay. Why does that work like that? You see, these are the things that should be in the Master Duel, like, exam. Not what's the name of this normal monster, you know? Because that is a lot of the proficiency tests. Name this normal monster, name this unimportant effect monster. What is the attribute of this card? What is the type of this card? And then, as of course you advance and you get closer to level 20, yeah, they're a lot harder, and they do contain these kind of like rulings questions. But I feel like they should be brought in a lot earlier. Because you're still going through, like, I don't know, level 8 of the thing, of the proficiency, and they have these, like, name this normal monster, you know, kind of things. Which just feels wrong. Awesome. Special summon. Necropass. Boy. What is this? And stuff almost feels like it's, you know, a protagonist ace monster or something. Level 7, 25, 21. Just saying. I wonder what Stardust is. There's something here that's going to relate to Stardust. Where are we? This thing. $25 2k and level 8. I knew it was level 8, I didn't know the other stats. And there's nothing in my deck that allows me to check Neo's stats, is there? No. Nothing here is related to Neos in any way, shape, or form. Unless... related? There's got to be something here that's related to just, like, fusion. Or polymerization or something like that. I'm just, you know, not paying attention to them because there's not much I can do about it. No, I don't think we can work our way to Neos. It doesn't work like that. So yeah, sprite twin things. Which, well, that would have dealt with this. Wouldn't have dealt with Elf, though. I think it deals with, like, both of these, right? Okay, it deals with one of them, and not the big monster. Wait. Yeah, not the big monster. This one's the destroy, though, so you did it in the wrong order. Yeah. Like, have you not just whiffed game? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm missing something. But I don't think the draw's as important. Unless they just, like... Yeah, there you go. Sure. Yeah, that's just kind of it, isn't it? Well, gonna happen. That's what Plat 4 is for. Being steamrolled, curb stomped. By everything in the room. Let's try for first, let's see what happens. This theme will eventually get old. Currently isn't. But eventually. I think we special this and tribute. Set Mirror Force, and what do we have here? Do we want a vampire in the grave? What do the vampires do in the grave? Nothing, right? Nothing. Oh, Ghost. I should really learn to check Ghost. Oh. Yeah, no. Whitewoods. Okay, I sort of vaguely know what they do from the TCG. They end on a bunch of their own synchro monsters. And they like the Azamina stuffs. The Azamina stuff's out yet? It shouldn't be. Well, they just get most of the White Forest, yeah. And the synchros float into the ones from Grave, right? No. Yes? If this card is in your graveyard, quick effect, target synchro, return it to the extra deck, special summon this, yeah. So they tag into the effect monsters from Grave by return the synchros to extra. And the synchros have, like, protection effects, you know. Just ways to boost themselves and make themselves better. Although, the bit that I'm nervous about, I last saw this paired with Runic. And for those of you present on Monday, you'll know how that went. Plus side, we get a search for a level 4 or lower, right? Yeah, just any level 4 or lower monster. So we guarantee you have a normal summon. Not Inspector Border, because they forgot about Inspector Border. You might have to evaluate the deck a little bit more again. I'm not going to say I'm an amazing deck builder. I'm not going to say this was built, you know, I'm not going to say this is built particularly well. But I did build it between streams at some point. Because I just realised that we were getting a few vampire cards, and, you know, why not? Let's try it. We've got, like, some normal summonables. Surely it does something... Yeah, that does bridge the two archetypes, doesn't it? They have not even begun! So what, 12 cards in the extra and 36 in main? Damn. Yeah, alright. Does any of this beat Mirror Force? Can't be sure about your opponent's card effect. Literally this one. No, that might beat Mirror Force. That might beat Mirror Force. Fucking Christ. Just everything, absolutely everything, just slap Dragoon into the deck. Like, DPE has been legal for the longest time. Oh. Level 4 lower monster, save me. It's not going to, they're going to negate it. they're not negating it. Oh, now what? I don't fucking know. I don't think we can get anything inside the curtain raiser. And yeah, they've still maintained a negate, so they just stop this and that's the end of the game. Did Dragoon win that match for them? Probably not. But I'm so sick of like the whole just like, oh, just slap Dragoon in it, just put it in it, just Dragoon. Why is the entirety of Duel Overload of a stake? Yeah, that sure seems like it. I'm still live, right? You guys, yep, okay, that's still there. Try that again. Yeah, it looks like it's there. Okay, there we go. I know this is long after the fact, but like, surely by now, whoever made Duel Overload and decided that all these support cards were a good idea has probably been taken out behind the shed, so to speak. Auroradon, banned. Halka Vibrex, banned. Verte, banned. Simorgh, Link 3, banned. Union Carrier, banned. I'm not saying, you know, that those cards were particularly a problem. But ain't it funny that, like, it's just a set of Link's support and all that, and it's just all been absolutely obliterated. This could just be actual gimmick puppets. So while they combo, let me just, like, look at what was actually released in Duel Overload, because I'm curious now. It's been that long. 2020? I would think it's 2020, right? Yeah, Duel Overload 2020. It could be gimmick puppets, but they ain't doing much. Oh, that's interesting. Right. Let's do that. See whether they've got actual interruptions or anything like that. Because they might not. They might do, though. I mean this thing. You're gonna book your own monster. Is it again like the whole card info? No, related. No, it doesn't show how to obtain. It could be that it's the whole, what do you call it? Selection pack, there we go. I was really struggling for the words there. The selection pack deck again. Right, assuming this doesn't get negated, we just need to draw our fusion spell. 1 in 40. 1 in 39. Well, fuck you too. What the hell? That's just mean. You're not doing anything. Let me do something. Okay, yeah. Halki Vibrex, banned. Okay, Abyss King, Gilgamesh, and Wystrix, which are pretty good, but Wystrix arguably leads to, like, unfair combo shenanigans. Although, I guess the FTKs it leads to were all, like, other cards. Yeah, they don't even have anything. Why can't you let me have something? I can deck them. I can definitely deck them. So let's do this. Normal summon. Summon this. Use its effect. Get another card from the deck. there anything? I don't know if there's anything. Get this. I don't know. I want to do it. We're gonna get this back. Booyah. Anyway, foolish a thing. Target face of vampire. Sure. Target you. I'm gonna send a 6. And we're gonna special a 6. We're not gonna do it. And then we're gonna go battle phase. Oh look, we can't attack end phase. I don't know if they can even do anything. I'm tempted to mill them. But the problem is if we actually mill our fusion spell. But Hulk, Carrier, Simorg, Auroradon, Verte, all banned. Oh dear, are they going to hit my Xyz monster? Pilgrim Reaper, no! Oh, it's a zombie, I can get rid of this instead. That's... Why would you do that? Right. Risk it. Don't send the fusion spell. We didn't send the fusion spell. Activate this. No. We'll just normal summon it instead, like that. And we're just gonna go battle phase, hit him. Right, we also didn't build the Strudo though, so we still need to draw 2 pieces in 31 cards before the opponent kills themselves or does anything. Selene, Queen of Master Magicians, who essentially just acts as the bridge for access code all the time. Who else? Artifact Dagda, who got Scythe. Well, that's the card that probably really got Scythe banned. The fact that any 2 monsters could just set it from deck. Do we do it? It's either happening or it's not, right? That was the fusion spell. Well, we tried. Maybe the opponent wasn't doing anything, but we got rid of the fusion spell. We passed on this, what, 1 turn too early? Or 1 turn, like, we did that effect, like, 1 turn too late, I think. And what are the odds that that's a completely... Yep, jumbled pile of cards. With a random Royal Rare thrown in. 3 Ash Blossom, though. That's serious about it. Hello there, Christina. Welcome to the chat, welcome to the channel. And let's get our legacy packs for winning this. Right. Fire Warrior, but it's a Gemini, so it's immediately unplayable. Kabuki Dragon. Battle Swaps, Battle Tricks, but it's a level 6 Light Dragon, which means it's not playable with Starry Night stuff. And neither of those are particularly good. That's not our... yeah, that's our second Minefield eruption. We're getting duplicates from the Legacy pack. It's kind of crazy at this point. Right. What can we get from our actual packs? Burning Abyss. Do we have the ritual spell for that? It doesn't immediately die if something else is on the field. pardon me, is on the field. And we do have a number of BA cards. Another Insector. Another Clifford. Okay, that's coming together a lot more. Libromancer. I don't think we have enough cards for that. The Clifford is actually really good though, because that means it's just another card. And it means we could actually, in theory, set Pendulum Scales. And it's not going to kill us if we do it. Okay. None of these. That's kind of okay. That's another for the Dark Dragon pile, which would actually make fusion summoning a lot easier. Neither of these are particularly great. That is generic rank 6. Does have to do anything. Once per turn, detach 2. Target a face-up card your opponent controls. Either Grave. So you can banish one from field, one from grave. And then it specials Virtual Worlds, but we don't have Virtual Worlds. I'm doing alright. How are you doing? I'd say this Eve, but I do not know where you live. Me, it's Eve. Right, did we get any reason to check the deck? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at Burning Abyss. We do actually have the Burning Abyss ritual. Yeah. So if we ever need to ritual summon for the proficiency, we actually have 2 monsters we can summon. We don't have, like, preparation or something, do we? Is that how you spell it? It is how you spell it, we just don't have it. Oh yeah, I said we were going to possibly look at the deck. Maybe change some things. Maybe change some things. Right. Hey, that is the 3rd one. I'm now curious again. It's not really any more playable than before because we're just saying on this and this, but it's getting there, I guess. Right. Yeah, we said that these probably weren't the best inclusion. You gotta send a vampire to grave, but then what? You need to... Let's see. When this card is normal, some target Dark Vampire in your grave, so you can use Duke with it. But anything else? Sorry, not you. Not you either. So is it just Duke? I think it is just Duke. We probably do just Inspector. We can set it at worst for 2k defense. And do we keep this then? We might not. It is deck thinning. But I think we probably don't. How many normal summons do we have? That's 10 there, right? Yeah, 10 normal summons there. That's nearly always live. That's live as long as we have a monster on field. These are pretty much live. That's a normal summon. And then it's these ones which are kind of questionable. So, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which are difficult to summon. That's quite a high ratio, actually. Although these 2 are basically monsters as well. It's weird. But then again, that's the whole point, isn't it? Yeah, we just looked at them. Which game do you play the most at the moment? This one. Months and months at this point. So yeah, okay, it's a slight exaggeration to say the entire pool of cards from Duel Overload was broken. But it was all pretty good. And this certainly is a hand. Okay, in that case, I think it's a very simple play. Set 2 and pass. Didn't even look at their deck. 14 extra. which is slightly unusual, but doesn't discount them from playing a real deck. We have seen sub-maximum counts with, you know, very much optimized main decks. Ignite. Okay. That is an option you can do. Okay, we ran into another selection pack deck. Difference here is it's not the current one, it's the previous. This is in theory another chance to fusion summon. Are we going to get to it? Probably not. Okay, what can we do here? We could discard... Yeah. So... Special summon it, but it cannot attack this turn. Yeah, this won't go to the grave. Okay, that's fine. And what do you do? Special summon that target in defense position. Okay, so... Play here is what? Get rid of this. Do... It's all on normal summon, isn't it? Let's discard this. Book these. Normal summon this. Use its effect. Put it in defense. One other vampire you control. Yep, okay, forget about that. That's probably dying next turn. And we're not getting this back because we didn't send it to grave. Should have put this in attack. Reading is a, you know, it's a real skill in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I still lack it a lot. It's basic comprehension, you know? Other. How many of this guy do we have? We already have one of them, right? Yeah, so what was our planned loop again? Yeah, something like, I don't know, give them Curse. Oh, yeah, that was right. We want to get Curse into rotation. And then keep hitting over our own Curse. Set a card. Powerful play. Time Lord. Yeah, sure, go for it. No one's taking any battle damage, and I guess that includes me. Does mean my little bit of setup is gone. But it does mean I've got a chance to get closer to fusion something. Well, do I though? I was able to mill here. We did put the money in. Yeah. Right. Now what? Mirror Force. Sure. So, what? Set. Pyramid. Summon this in attack position. Let them run into it. That would be the plan. Although the current plan is either get to Mud Dragon... Using monster. The thing is, this is just monsters you control, so that does make it a little bit more tricky. I just want a fusion summon, and this guy will definitely let me, because there's nothing they can really do about it, but can I be bothered to try and wait that long? That goes back. They could get that in, like, you know, next turn. Yeah, sure. While equipped, you can add an Infernoble. Ah, but you don't control a monster. Now you do. I could just let them, yeah, swing in. I don't see any reason to not. Go for it. We'll just leave this in attack position for you to hit yourself against. Do we have any vampires in grave? No. So we could special from deck. Right. That's certainly a card. Will it help? Don't really know. Set that. Normal this. Because this isn't making Mud Dragon. Unless we get exactly... what? Zombow? That's still in our deck. It's not in defense position or anything like that. Set that special summon monster. So, yeah, let's just get this guy. And then just call it a turn. Maybe I should have got Grimson as protection on the off chance that it matters. But I don't think it does. They're not going to do anything to threaten us anyway, so we might as well see if we can fusion summon once. Because they're going to be very painful to try and just, draw the perfect hand to fusion summon, so... where we can. I guess I could make a deck specifically for fusion summoning. But it just feels like a really, really bad idea. Like, we might be able to fusion summon really quickly, but it won't win us anything. I consider my time in... no, I don't consider my time that important. I would not be below, just doing that. Fusion deck and wait to run into a bot so we can just fusion summon everything. Is there anything from the extra deck that really helps us out? Because I think it's like Pilgrim Reaper push. But we could just mill our fusion spell. We did that last game. We don't have a 6. We have a 7. Why do we have a 7? Yeah, we'll just pass. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to provoke them. I'm back to basic vanilla theme after being bombarded by the little live twin field spell music. It'd be a lot nicer if you could just kind of cycle through them. Like the accessories, just let us pay a small fee. Well, at the very least, that's a refreshing breath of honesty about your first few messages. If nothing else, thanks for actually being brief and to the point. I'm not gonna keep your, hopes up. I'm not currently looking to invest money in the channel. I appreciate the offer, it's, very nice of you, but at the moment I can't really justify investing any money in the channel, even if your prices are reasonable. So you can have my Discord. It is the same name as the channel name, but I'm just saying that you shouldn't be expecting any contact, immediately saying, hey, I have a request. If you're going to be bare bones and forthcoming and, professional about it in 4 messages, I might as well be the same. And if you do send me a Discord request, don't worry about me not accepting it in the first, I don't know, minute that it goes through, because I'll just be accepting it after stream if you do. Also, it's probably worth telling you that you are far from the first person to ask, and you'll be far from the last. we've got part of the combo. I guess we could make the 6, actually. Like, we could make Mud Dragon. But then we still need Magnemut. Gallant. Cool. Yep. It is just a waiting game, but I really want a fusion summon, you know. I want that number to go up. It's at 0 right now, it needs to be at 3. And my guess is they're just a bot, so they don't have a real win condition anyway. That is a 6. That lets us mill. How many darks do we have? Not that many. We ball, right? That's the response to this. Detach dark. Okay. Good to know. We didn't banish the fusion spell, but we did thin our deck a bit, which means that we're closer to getting either Phantasme or what's its face? Help if I remember the card, wouldn't it? Magnemut. Well, he's got 1 dark in his graveyard. 800, 800. And then if they summon a monster, he goes up to 1,000. Discord name is the same as the channel name. There is, like, literally no difference. I can send Pyramid of Wonders, I guess. Nope. Why could I not send? Ah. Exactly 1 zombie monster you control. And no other cards. It's because my opponent's monster was the same attack. If this was actually 100 points lower, that would have worked. Good to know. Crimson. You know what? We might as well put that on the field. Yeah, let's get the Paleo out. We'll tribute the Paleo for it. And just put it over there. Okay, cool. We have full setup now. Neat. Only 3 cards in the 27 that we actually need. Is there anything here that deck thins again? Probably not. Normal summoned? Nope. Nope. And the one that does effect on special summon targets the grave. So we'd need to get this back in hand and then tribute summon it again. Is there anything from here that helps us? I don't think so. No, not really. Sad times. Where does Yazi special? Specifically from deck, right? Yeah. Come on. That's not it. Cool. I can play this waiting game. Apparently they can as well. This will be very boring to watch, but at this point, you know, the rest of our duels have been a lot of not-so-close losses. I guess one of them was kind of close. We got down to 250 and thought we had a shot, when we didn't. But the illusion of having a shot was fun. We got a mulligan for 4 here. That's not the worst. does mean that we have no monsters again. Yeah. No, that's fine, because Mirror Force doesn't actually do anything. And if we leave it on the field, then we get a shuffle and, you know, draw 4. Hey, we got the fusion spell. That's big. That's actually really good. 2 Pyramid of Wonders. We actually, yeah, shuffled that back and drew that again. And we got 2 of the light imprisoning mirrors, I guess. I can't say I'm surprised there. Let's activate that. Let's activate that. And let's activate this. And let's call it there. When a vampire monster is normal summoned to your field. Yep. Okay, that's fine. We've got this to bring a couple out, and I was just wondering if we tribute summon this or if we special it. The answer is it doesn't matter. When any of those monsters leaves the field, destroy this card. When this card leaves the field, destroy those monsters. Okay. Yep, sure. Put him back in the deck. Deck is getting low. They're going to draw him again at some point. But so is ours. We should draw... What, we got a 2 and 25? 1 and 12 and a half? It's not bad odds. Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, we can always just... None of these do anything on special, I keep forgetting. And a Pilgrim Reaper has no materials. Let's just normal summon this. Put a monster on the field. Attack in, gain some life points back. It's nothing big. Maybe they even have an effect. Yeah, you can do that. Oh. Oh, they have a big illusion here, actually. Huh. Okay. Main 2. What do we do against this? It's an illusion, so it can't destroy a monster by battle. Oh, they really have illusions. I guess, you know, their deck has some teeth. Yeah, sure. Go for it. What does this guy do? During your opponent's turn, quick effect, target fiend. Other hand, if you do special this, when your opponent activates a card, effect that targets card. Okay, that's fine. Just summon this. Again. We take a lot less damage. And then we can normal summon something on a subsequent turn that actually gives us, you know, some attack. Just trying to get a fusion. You can steal it until the end phase if you want. Yeah, sure, like, go for it. I'm becoming less and less convinced that this is a bot. But maybe it is. I don't know. This can't kill it. I'm only taking 200. I've got 20... I've got a 1 in 12 chance to draw the other part. And there's nothing that adds them. Nothing that searches them right now. The other thing I can do is get a level 3 tuner and make Muddy Dragon. Or Muddy Mud Dragon. It would require me to then special summon the Destrudo back. but that's fine. It's like doable. And now we got more attack. Maybe that is play. We're playing Air Bellum. So if we find Air Bellum, we have fusion. Because we have the fusion spell, we don't actually need to use the effect of Mud Dragon on the field. Okay, so that makes it a 3. Check decks. Cannot special summon except for zombies, so yeah, that means we can't. Haha, wrong zone. I wonder if they play Anima. I wonder if the selection pack had Anima. It probably didn't. But Unedited is just kind of a funny card that exists. Okay, so we got a 1 in 8 chance of drawing the card we need to fusion summon. For me, that's worth actually sticking around and trying to do it. Because it advances the proficiency and gives us something else to look forward to while we're doing dueling. Technically doing dueling, but, you know. Yeah, that's not it either. Although, it might help us search out, you know, the kaijus and things. Special it in defense position. You don't want a specialist in defense position. It has no defense. Is there any point in doing anything else? Not really. We can't make Mud Dragon right now because we need levels we just don't have. Yeah, sure, go for it. We've been here some time already, but we've been here too long to back down now. Deck size is 23. Odds are getting better. Hey, and we can nearly search out a kaiju to make the deck even thinner. Getting some life. But dragon is definitely a dragon, right? Yes. So yeah, there's no particular reason to do anything with what we've got. I guess we could have done it when we had the Paleozoic and Barrage Dragon, but I don't think they were in rotation at the same time due to the kaiju. Well, we have a second one, so we can do that. Activate it. Bring back this one. Doesn't really matter where we put them. I suppose they have Geonator, so we want to put it under one of these two. Probably under this one, just for sake of argument. Search out a kaiju, that takes us down to 21, 1 in 7, that's not terrible. During the main phase, sent to the graveyard. Yeah, go for it. They have him back. Oh, he has a giant Millennium Eye on him. That's crazy. Anyway. I can't add a kaiju. They're all grave, aren't they? Yeah, sure, go for it. You can't destroy anything by battle, so this in defense is completely fine. My theory of getting down to 1 in 20, you know, 1 in 7, it's not going to work. We're going to have to manually get there. I'll see if I can find it after stream. Although if you've looked for me, I'd be very surprised if you couldn't find me. Oh dear, we're going to take 600 damage. Whatever will I do? For once I won't just draw a kaiju. That's not an option. They're all in the grave already. I can reborn a kaiju and hit it, but it's not going to die. So... come on. I'm just trying to draw a dark dragon. We'll set this as well. That Time Lord keeps going back into deck. If they somehow summon that again, but they could mulligan and I can get to it. That's definitely the, you know, way we're trying. It just keeps going. He's very long duel. I apologise for anyone who's actually watching the VOD and, you know, is not enjoying this. But you could always just find the next one. Privileges of watching, you know, the stream after it's happened, as opposed to it being live. Oh dear, 600. Mirror Force. Fight. We need more kaijus. We got 3 kaijus. We got that kaiju spell, which, you know, has more kaijus. We've got that little mech thing, but it's kind of the weakest guy of the whole lot. And it feels weird to actually dedicate a deck space to him. Especially given that when my opponents don't have a monster, it's because they've bricked. Yeah, you can attack in, if you want. Is that a grave effect of the Mirror Force card? It looks like it. Gain 300. At this rate, they might actually end up defeating themselves before I get the draw I want. Which is weird, considering that draw is, you know, very, very, very close. Come on, it's nearly 1 in 6 to get the card I want. I can't add it by any particular means, I just got a hard draw at game, let me. Mulligan my hand if you have to summon your kaiju again. The thing is, we could have won this game turns and turns and turns ago. It's turn 30. It would not have taken this long to win the duel. But we're not looking to win, we're looking to fusions. It's just 20 cards. There's like nothing we can get that actually thins it out anymore. Don't think so anyway. Like this does it for us. Vampire Dragon in grave. Vampire Dragon's not in grave, so if we could get to Vampire Dragon, we can Xyz for 5, detach an Xyz material, target a monster, destroy it. And burn them. Ooh. That's a dangerous effect, that. It would do it, though. Vampire Hunter. Now Assault Synchron would do it. But again, we can't get to Assault Synchron. Right. What else can we get, and is there any way to get to those cards? So, 1, 2, 3, 4 now. All do it. I don't think there's any way to actually speed this up. I don't think there's any searches we can do. Again, apologies to anyone who actually likes Yu-Gi-Oh! And is sitting through this live. We are just trying to fusion summon. Well, pretty soon we're not even going to be able to use Volcasaurus to do it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that can do it. These are not the worst odds. These really are not the worst odds. Technically, I guess some Bow Wow does it as well. That's a 1 in... It is a 1 in 6. No. 6 cards that do it, 18 in deck. Yeah. No, it's 1 in 3. 1 in 3 cards does it, pretty much. That's crazy. We can get that 1 in 3 to work. Oh dear, my board. I might have to summon a monster. The horror. I'll have to set my Spirit Reaper. Hey, Link summoning again. It's just another... Oh no, they're tribute summoning. They're getting back to their illusions. And they get special them. Huh. They're also getting dangerously low on life points. Like, I have Volcasaurus for game. There's a fairly easy option. I don't want to do it though. I can just get anything back from grave. What did they choose? Excuse me? I mean, it doesn't matter. This is going to be sticking around a turn or two longer. But come on, we got a 1 in 3 chance. Don't let it go. Don't die now. Turn everything to defense. I will set Spirit Reaper. Okay, that actually does it. Just... Yeah, you don't have a Shiny Sarcophagus, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Normal summon. Special summon. You can do it. Clicked on the right card. It's a good start. Fusion summon. For the first time. Big boy. Sure, this. Change to attack position. Battle phase. And game. 33 turns! We didn't need that long, but we did fusion summon. Counter goes up. Up by 1. Man, I'd really like a more generic monster. Can you imagine, like, just 2 dark monsters? It exists, but could you imagine if we built it? Unfortunately, that's going to be like an SR or a UR or something, and we're just not going to get it. But we do have the to spare. Uranus. Soft lock with Monarchs that exists with this. It's not a bad card, it's just not for us, really. What? If they activate a spell trap, huh. So it's just basically better going to second. It's not anything we'd play, it's just better going second. Anyway, Master Packs, we got a lot of secret packs unlocked today. Right, let's see what we can get after that long ruling duel. Dark Machine deck. Parsheth. Joe has been using this card very successfully because the opponents don't read. I have a feeling my opponents will read. Well, fuck. Holy shit. This is a card. Hey, Boyle. Hey, Boyle. You got a moment? Come here real quick. I know I don't normally do this, but like, come here real quick, please. I have the best pull in the game. This will make you very happy.
Oh, happy blood.
Oh, this is beautiful. I've never seen something so beautiful. We actually have Super Heavy Samurais as well. This is a boss monster for them. My brother's favourite, possibly their favourite deck, is Super Heavy Samurai. It's the first deck I ever got him in paper. And, like, it's just been through the years, like, you know, the thing they love the best. Big monster, hit hard. And of course, Gogenzek is an absolute, like, gem of a character. I love him. That is an astounding pull for us. We can also just generically make this. Like, this is good. Ooh. We have Junk Synchron at home. This is a hell of a pack. Second microcoder, that's actually alright. This is a good Destiny hero. You need more of it, but it is a good Destiny hero. It's also level 6 or higher, which means DPE. Let's see. Discard a card, target non-unit junk in your graves, special this, and or special that, and then synchro. We don't have any fantastic junk synchros right now. The best is, unironically, Junk Warrior, which we can't play. That's fucking crazy. Wonder, what is it? That's the... Okay, that's the Steam button. He's just... Oh, no, hold on. Let's... Best pull. Very happy, lad. We still got a pack to go. I don't really care what's in this. We've got a good level 12 synchro that means we have to include it in the deck. Gen X cards, more generators. Like, we have technically a generator deck is field spell plus generator. Like, genuinely. Oh wait, we have the Wicked Avatar. That's funny. And that's actually a really good Mech Phantom Beast. That is a really good Mech Phantom Beast. The token doesn't lock you into anything. So this is actually just a good tuner monster, like, generically. It's not a special, but you can just, like, set that. Get a, like, level 3 token afterwards. That's interesting. How many secret packs do we have? Oh, so many. Oh, actually, no. The whole point of why we were so happy. Because we pulled a royal rare. Wait, he's not in the pack. Wait. Okay. Did he not open a pack? I think he didn't open a pack, guys. We got an extra pack, but did he... Where is he? Wait. Excuse me for 1 second while I actually check the collection. I'm confused. How to obtain. He is just currently Master Pack. Okay, we get an extra Master Pack. That's still an extra Master Pack. We will take it. +1. It was worth fusion summoning one time. Look at all the rewards we're getting from it. Another 6 Samurai. Oh. G-Golem. Sure. This card can attack directly. Okay. Materialization. I think that's actually our third. Master Ninja Ebisu. Oh. And that works with Go-Go. I mean, it is a ninja. We possibly just play that in that deck. We don't have enough insects. You exist. Alright. Yep, sure. I was a lot more hyped for the Super Heavy pull because I thought we'd get to go into the Super Heavy pack, but unironically, that's just going to be, like, good for the machines. Like... Oh, and O-Lion. O-Lion is kind of, like, crazy. But... Oh, we have the whole Kaiju thing as well. Like, if we can get to... exactly Jizukiru and this, we just have this. Which is kind of insane. How else do we make it? It's a bit convoluted, it's a little bit tricky. Because you'd need Jade +2. It is 1+ non-tuners, thankfully. What's our highest level tuner? I think it's just 2. That's not a tuner, no. That isn't. This isn't. But that's like, that is a really good pull. I'm still very hyped about that. Anyway, where's O-Lion? Because that should probably go in here. We should probably think about, like, Mech Phantom Beast a little bit more. They've got something funky going on. As for this deck, it's just a giant 4K guy that's, like, summonable. Oh yeah, and while we're thinking about the new stuff we got, like, yeah, this can substitute itself for a Junk. That needs Junk Synchron specifically. This needs Junk Synchron specifically. But the ones that we'd really want are things like Destroyer, Archer, or Berserker. Berserker's only an R, but that means we're even less likely to get it, technically. But yeah, Archer's really good, because it's just like a banishment repeatedly. And then Destroyer's pretty good, because like on Synchro Summon, you get to pop things. Which is a minimum Destroy 1. But yeah. Right, what are we cutting? We didn't ever use this. It would have been used as like a link climb package. Does it lock you into anything? No. Does this lock you into anything? No. So we could still do it. Is there anything that we just aren't summoning, or doesn't do anything when it's summoned? This is specifically for fusing. It's actually like really weak by itself. And because fusing is not our main strategy, we'll just do a quick swap for those. So, I guess let's get back to it. Let's fusion summon one more time. You never know, we could just hard open the 3 cards that allow us to do it. It could happen. They put Big Thing and chose first. Respectable. If any of you have just skipped to a random point to find the next duel, you know, that is half of it. We need to get the other one, like, we need to get exactly Magnum up. But no, then we wouldn't have, like, a double normal summon. Oh, okay, that's a good start, in theory. Yes, that's a very good start. Selection Pack Madness. It strikes again, we could actually fusion summon this game. Shadow Vampire. That kind of get us kind of closer. So, from your hand or face of the field. That summons from deck though. So I think, yeah, we'd just simply go battle, do that. Main 2, set this, and for good measure, we can synchro into Mud Dragon, so we do just need, like, a Dark Dragon. Because then we can, double hooking for whatever Dark Dragon we draw, and a card. And then Mud Dragon can fusion summon. Because this little boy synchros with this little boy. Little boy? I guess. I don't really know. Does it really matter? You're a tiger, of sorts. Weird and screwed up unless it's supposed to be more like Wolverine. Those claws are awesome, by the way. Never looked at them properly. He is really close, or the trees are really small. Or he is really tall. But I think he's just really close. We have been here some time. And very few duels. And we'll be here for a time longer, apparently. The opponent is not really doing anything. Which worries me somewhat. I'd rather they do things. Yep, that's fine. Do we want the Kaiju field spell? Yeah, we probably do, actually. Because that's 1/2 cards sent to the grave. And then we could instantly make it into... yeah. We probably do it this turn. We'd still have, like, we still have to search it out on our turn, but it does mean that we can deck them then. And that's 3 cards over the course of 3 turns, in addition to our draws. Oh, Mech Knight. So yeah, Metaverse. Activate this one. And then... no, we'll leave that in case they set a card after. This dies. They swing in this card's column. Yeah, okay. Oh, hedge guard. Oh. Yeah, sure, you can do that. I've not seen this card for a while. Yeah, go for it. 2. We now need 1 more. Kaiju counter. It's a neat little counter. I might make it a mission at some point to observe all possible counters. But that might take some time, so maybe not. Sure, we'll do this now. Oop. How long does this? Until the end of the turn. Cool. Anyway, now we can search out a kaiju. That's not the optimal draw when we're trying to search out kaijus in deck then. So we special this to there. That's one. Special this. We activate this effect to remove 3. This can make up to 3 attacks on monsters. And so we just go battle. Yeah, sure. They get this back, but that's fine. And then we can crash our own. And that's fine. We now have double hooking live again. We can search for our last kaiju. Still, we only need a Dark Dragon to do it. The Strudo doesn't, like... The Strudo does it by virtue of being a Dark Dragon, not for the level this time. So yeah, this comes back. And it was special summoned by the effect of... Oh yeah, so I can draw a card. Neat, thank you very much. I'm not gonna, respond to that. You're letting me draw a card. That is a Dark Dragon. We can fusion summon next turn. Because I don't think they're killing us. That was in a... there's no way this was in a selection pack. Because that's what it feels like this deck is, right? Well, is it? This might actually just be Masochist. Shadol Beast. Yeah, go for it. Although if it's Shadol... if this is Masochist, they must be playing it very frequently to make it to Platinum with this. I just have chosen not to, end their life. But I could have done. Because double hooking. I could have special back Kaiju and wanted... yeah, Kaiju and this, and that would have been game, ages ago. But as it is, I'm very happy I didn't, because there's going to be Fusion Summon number 2. Would you look at that? We started trying to Fusion Summon. And it happened in 2 levels. Anyway. Let's check if, it'll actually go through. We need to discard the Phantasme to special this and this. In attack position to both of them. Doesn't matter. Well, doesn't really matter. But we're going to say attack position. Special for Mud Dragon. It doesn't work because I forgot about that. Get a Kaiju! No. We don't have a Banished. Yeah, we don't want to do that. We want this guy on the field. Okay, I kind of forgot about that. Was there anything that would have been better to do then? Discard this, reborn this, Synchro for Mud Dragon, or I guess wait. Yeah, we may have just fluffed it. We can Synchro for 7 though. No, we can't. We need to be able to Synchro for 8 is what we need to be able to Synchro for. Because that would also be a Dark Dragon. But that needs a Dark Pendulum. We only have the one of that. And we... Okay, no, we have ways of getting to that. If we draw a Vampire Dragon for turn, that would help. Yeah. But then we lose our Fortuna. But this is deck thinning. So normal summon this. Then we activate this. And normal summon this. I mean, if we destroy a Dark Dragon by battle... Yeah, we don't have a Vampire Engrave. Escape main 2. Yeah, we kind of needed special in this, actually. Needed to be Shadow Vampire. But it's fine. They just don't crash. They just don't do it. What? Oh. It was on the field for all of 2 seconds. Are you actually going to crash? No. Okay. Have they had a Dark Dragon? No, they haven't. It'd be a really weird random card for them to just have a Dark Dragon. But maybe they do, you know? Normal summon. Right, this needs to be tribute summoned. Is there anything that allows us to kind of search? No. What level are you? 5. Eh. Send a spell. If you have one. What is its fed? You can send a vampire from your hand or face-up field to the grave at a level 4 or higher. Oh, we can't do it because we don't have, like, everything we need for it. Yeah, Hunter sends this. Okay, but now we know we need one of the lower levels, so this guy's effect isn't actually live. Which is good knowledge. It's unfortunate, but it is good knowledge. Still a level 3, but just would we play it? Actually, why aren't we playing Timebreaker? That is an interesting question. That is all 1, 0 attack, 0 defense monster. Are you okay? Are you gonna link summon? You're gonna hit over one of the monsters you can actually hit over. No. Just doesn't happen. Oh, they can't be. Yeah, right. Right. Don't have a Dark Rank 5. I have a Link 2, but yeah, it doesn't work with those. Why would you do that? I think I might just normal summon Vampire Hunter and attack the Battle Fader so they don't kill themselves. Battle Phase. Don't kill yourself, I'm trying to fusion summon. We might be in for a waiting game again. I may have screwed this up once again, you know? So yeah, we got 1 Dark Dragon in extra that we can summon. That's a Cybers. Summon a Link for Dark Dragon because it's easier at this point. Actually, yeah, we could have made triple burst. Oh no. They're going to attack into this thing again, aren't they? They're going to kill themselves right now. Please don't. Have other monsters. Okay, they aren't. Wait, that does it. Normal summon. No. No. Normal set. That should be still a tribute summon, right? Change the defense position. Change battle. Yeah, you can draw a card, that's fine. Yeah, there are other monsters here. Please don't attack into this thing and just die. I'm so close to doing it. If you did, I would cry. These things have 0 defense. This has 16 attack. We just change this to defense, you know. The thing is, I can't get rid of Bloody Blood Dragon because I need it to fusion summon. I could have given them a big beat stick, but then they could have gotten over the Bloody Blood Dragon. I don't have another Gaiju to pit against it this time. Don't go to battle, please. Come on, don't go to battle, please. Please, no. Okay. Oh, they have a target? This is a weird deck. Trying to fusion someone, please. You can send the Vampire Dragon, like that would be okay. You just don't do anything with this. No. No, 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 no. Please, please, reconsider. Stop it. Stop it! We were there! We were actually right there! God damn it! I've never been so frustrated to win a duel. Okay, we'll go open our packs. It's because we messed up the fusion summon, obviously. We could have actually gotten to it a lot sooner if we didn't mess up the double bugging thing. Okay, that's for the pendulum pile, which is probably welcome. And speaking of welcome, that's pretty good. Second Exo Sister. Oh yeah, they work in pairs, don't they? You kind of need the XCs. That's a ninja, though. That's really good. That goes in the ninja deck. And that also goes in the ninja deck. Doesn't open a pack. That's kind of weird. But yeah, we'll take that. One more pack. Let's go. Drytron. That doesn't fix anything of ours, really. Another Earthbound support card. Hey, Magician's Right Hand. We've now got both of them, right? Oh no, that's the... Yeah, sorry, we already had that one. Second Water. We have 3 Earth. Second Armor Torpedo. Yamato. This is a tuner. There's a level 1 tuner. Is that relevant? Maybe. Let's have a look at what we got. It can be treated as a level 8. Oh, we took out Pilgrim Reaper, didn't we? That's why that card has disappeared. Are we summoning... Are we using this? I guess we are. Ah, it's got 0800, not 00. Actually, speaking of... No, there's no easy way to sort by attack. Like, this has 00, but... it needs level 1, 00. Something like Battle Fader, but we don't have Battle Fader. Is there any way we're going to be able to fusion summon quicker while playing like a deck that has a chance to win? If it's just going up against something, you know? I don't think there's any changes we make. Like, this is a thought, because it does mean that and a level 3 gets you into Star Eater, which then does piercing as well. So it's basically an Ancient Gear. The biggest Ancient Gear. Or it does mean that a level 4 gets you into this, which then does piercing. You know what, I'm warming up to this. My phone is vibrate on bed. Right, let's duel again. Let's see if we can fusion summon. Okay. Okay. It's your choice. Are you struggling with that? No. It was just some Discord things. Inspector border. Okay. What they doing? Set cards. Pass turn. Sure. Normal summon Inspector border over here. We go battle phase. We try Bonker. We Bonker. Main 2. Activate Cure 2, Waterfront. Set a card. Your move. Speaking of kaijus, you know I have the field spell, right? This is about to be a negate. I'm about to have an actual negate on the field. You fucking bozo. Gives me a kaiju to stop my negates. What if the kaiju had its own negate? Just say it. What now? Cashier Unicorn. Yeah. Bye? Imper. Okay, that's why. They were confident. Oleanoids! Chain link 4! We need a defense position monster. We're probably not winning this. I tried. How dare you draw Imperm from your own Gamma Seal? That's just rude, and I'm playing Kaijus. Imperm goes to grave. +1 counter. I'm not negated, I swear. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Nah, I can't get him to respond again. Can we can't fusion summon here. I'll know that we might not be able to fusion summon. They might rip out the Borrowload. They also might rip out Muddy. They could rip out a lot. I mean, maybe the Royal Rare. There are 2 Royal Rares, though. They are very confused right now. Decision paralysis. They actually got rid of Mudragon though. We're trying to fusion summon. You stream Cyber me, you son of a bitch. Why do you just happen to... I guess I could have actually waited for this to get 3. But then they just imperm this early, right? Either that or they just don't activate another card ever again. That was another option. Shangura. You've normal summoned. Oh, okay. Ah, wait, there you go. There's the Arise Heart. I do have an Arise Heart of my own, I just can't make it. I mean, you know I'm playing Kaijus, like... I guess nothing's ever going to grave ever again. Just add in special defend rear. That's crazy. This'll go to grave. This'll be banished. So I won't even be able to add a Kaiju. Yep, there's your 1 material. Rank 7. Now everything goes to banished. Which means we have to hard draw our Kaijus. Fuck you. I don't think we can actually beat that anymore. Maybe we misplayed with the Gamiseo. But I did get very excited to actually have a negate on board, you know? Who gives the Kaiju player Gamiseo? It's like, it's a problem. You don't do it. Like, the Kaijus all have effects, you gotta read this. I know why they gave me Gamiseo, they had the negate prepared for it, it's just, you know... You should maybe think twice. It was only Inspector Border, you can still normal summon a guy and beat over the Inspector Border. And speaking of Inspector Border, let's just... set, activate. We can make Mudragon, which means we're halfway to our fusion. What does the opponent have? Let's find out. Oh, that feels like a deck. Depends what they send, I guess. It's probably, yeah, Blue Eyes. Anyway, nice monster effect there. Nice monster effect there. You fucking kidding? Well, I can get back my Inspector Border. And if I actually manage to get a Kaiju, I can tribute over their monster. Because this is going to grave and I can search out a Kaiju. I can special this. And use this and their Blue Eyes as tribute. They didn't attack. You can only attack with one monster. Well, they could have attacked with that monster. Right, special summon a Blue Eyes monster. I dare ye. It's Blue Eyes. Sure. Okay, that's kind of funny. Add a Kaiju. Oh, that's really funny. Yeah. Even though our opponent's on an actual deck, I'd rather just play this. And then there's the real kick in the head. We'll summon back the Assault Synchron apparently, because I can't read. 700. Should have saved the book. We can make level 11. Oh wait, yeah, we can actually make Star Eater. Although I don't know, they probably have better plays at the moment. Yeah, Linkaribo. It's not Anima, not because of the, or because of the zoning, so... Yeah, they are trying to play the game. Oh, they don't have another Blue Eyes. It's in hand already. Oh no, I got the fusion spell! Activate, add Kaiju. I've locked off my, change that to defense. And I've locked off my access to Dark Dragons. I need to draw, like, 2 in a row right now. I already have 1 draw per turn, but I need to draw 2. This second. My opponent needs to give me a random card from, like, Dark World Dealings. Discard, yep. End phase, you get special of Blue Eyes monster. Okay, so yeah, the other one should probably be in hand, because they didn't add it, so... Yeah, go for it. I don't think Assault Synchron was helping me out anyway, because I summoned him back too early. Go for it. Blue Eyes monster from your deck. Banish it. Oh no. Anyway, that's not lethal. Ain't far from it though. That's funny. That's got a kind of irony to it. But they obviously don't have a Blue Eyes in hand, otherwise they would have done that. And that doesn't have any effect that they're going to use, because when normal summoned, only on normal summon. Should have said this. Yeah, Magnum would go crazy here anyway. Like, it's a card we'd want to draw regardless of this. Yeah, I just want to end it. Unless they've got Dark on us for some reason. Thing is, even if I got Magnum up here, they'd just crash and end the game. And that's not Magnum. Right, we beat a Blue Eyes player. Through no fault of her. They're just on Blue Eyes. We summoned Inspector Order. Well, the Inspector Order didn't even end up doing anything. It stopped them from searching a single card. I think that's all it did. Which isn't a lot. Even in Blue Eyes, it's not a lot. Let's see what we can get. D counter. Adamancipate card. Monster Express. That's interesting. I don't know if we have any machines with grave effects. Hey, we can actually play those Heretics that summon a giant normal monster. I like this. I challenge you. That's just a stat drop. We could just play that. It means our kaijus actually beat over things. And what's the next one? Super rare, maybe? Gusto. Runic card. No. Galaxy Dragon. Nope. Retaliating Sea. It's the macro? Yeah. Which is kind of crazy. Mud Dragon. 2 monsters with the same attribute but different types. It can turn itself into a Dark Dragon. But we need to be able to fusion summon first. And it's a worm. So we can't use our current fusion spell for it. I mean, yeah, that's just a good effect, right? That's really good. We're playing that. Okay, that's a card. Trap Tricks. Okay, but yeah, this is like really good for the zombie deck actually. I think we just put that in. Right. Let's pop you in there. Anything we really like need to take out? I know what the theory was with this. It's not brilliant though. Thing is, I wouldn't really like take out any of these. Vamp is like really good when you actually go up against a deck, but we've just never had it going up against an actual deck, which feels a bit weird. This is really good. Obviously, the Kaiju package is solid. Oh yeah, that's something I said, didn't I? Timebreaker. Because this thing doesn't have its effect anyway, and this functions as removal. And it's a Dark Pendulum, which means this is more legitimate. Granted, what are we doing? We're targeting a 2 with Destrudo. That's how you do this, right? Yeah, you are targeting a 2 with Destrudo. Or... no, that's the only way you do it. Oh, actually, you can make use this and both of these. So there's that. I'm just curious. Fusion, Synchroxes, Link, Machines. What do we have? We have these guys, but is there anything that gets like a graveyard effect? Because I don't think we have anything that has a grave effect. No, because it'll be sent from extra deck to grave. That's destroyed, so no, that needs to go from field. That's a on-field thing. Xyz summoned. Nothing for that, nothing for that. This doesn't, nor does that. This? Nope. Probably not this either. Nope. This doesn't, this doesn't, this doesn't. Okay, it was just a question. And... so yeah, this only fusion summons... oh wait, no, we can use Dragon Monsters material. Same attribute, different types. Yeah, we can totally play this. What are we not making? We're not making this, really. It's good, but at the moment we're not making it. We're trying to fusion summon. So, while we're trying to fusion summon, I'm keeping this and this in. After we stop trying to fusion summon, because it's proving to be a bit of a brick, and this hasn't come up, so it means we can cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards total and swap those around. So for the moment we're doing that. It does mean we have to get into both Mud Dragons though. if we use the fusion spell to summon that one. But is that doable? Yeah, we've shown it was doable. Will gain a rank. Masochist. Damn, it's a mirror. We might be able to fusion summon against this guy. That depends on if we draw the cards, but I think if we do draw the right cards, then there's no way that we get stopped. And this is most of them, actually. Like, that's kind of crazy. So for the moment we set this, and we set this. We need, like, exactly the fusion spell. Or we need to make Muddy. That's not a Masochist deck. There's no way this is a Masochist deck. Stop, why you got your name like that? That really upsets me. I was getting hopeful. Like, this is nearly a fusion monster. I might stay in this duel just to see if we get a fusion spell. But there's, like, no way this is doing it. Star Discharge Warrior. Draw a card. Go for it. Gold Pride is... okay, so it's Gold Pride Punk. Okay. Yeah, currently this is not putting much work. And I have a theory that Psychic End Punisher is coming out soon. There's no way we can really look at Psychic End Punisher until he hits the field. But I think he might be a light. Yeah, go for it. Declare Max C, it'd be funny. They don't get to look at my deck if they declare it wrong, do they? Ash Blossom. Yeah, like, no. Lol. Like Game Bug. Have I drawn like one of Ash Blossom? Heck. No effects for you. You can pay 1,000. It's not how it works. Read the card. They still have lethal anyway because of how balanced Kashtira Fenrir is, you know? I haven't linked someone the whole time and we've got Phantasme as well. Yeah, this has got to go as soon as we fusion summon. As soon as we finish our fusion thing. But at the moment it's a Dark Dragon, so we're playing it for that. Although we could look at our lower end Dark Dragons, things are actually like able to be normal summon set. That's a Link summon. Well, that comes up like once in a blue moon. Yeah. We'll put it in defense because there's no point. It's like this. Nice. I actually get to just Strudo. They're going to kill Phantasme and Magnum up though. Which does kind of suck. Banish one card on the field. Oh, they probably are going to banish this. But it is funny. Because we're getting rid of this next turn anyway, so who cares? This can just be killed by battle, that's the thing. Oh, we can add back from grave, that's funny. I forgot about that. Vampire Dragon. Hell yeah. No, my poor little guy. Yeah, sure. Go for it. Oh, I'll put back Fenrir. Ugh. Anyway. Fuck it, Kaiju there. Bye. Kaiju. Battle phase. Bye-bye. Okay, so we have one Dark Dragon. And we have no way to actually fusion summon, because we need to get this on the field. Raigeki! My Kaiju, how dare you? We just, yeah, let's go. What do we need to actually, like, synchro summon at the moment? I think the best bet is actually double hooking, maybe? No. That's not terrible. We can stall, possibly, although this is the kind of deck that would play Ash Blossom. Sure, let's just try it and see what happens. They either Ash it or they don't. They either pop it or they don't. And they either win or lose the coin toss. Well, they win that one. Which means it is all in this coin flip. Yeah, sure, go for it. But doesn't do anything. That does, though. Well, that's really unfortunate. They just happened to have Raigeki. Couldn't even crash the Kaijus. Right. I talk about Phantasme not having come up in a single duel, and he comes up in the duel that I just talk about him not having come up once. Because, yeah, we do have other Dark Dragons. The thing is, we don't need them to be, like, with a level or anything. It might actually be worth playing this instead. I think we play this for the moment. It's a small change. It makes it slightly easier. That's a Dark Dragon. And there's a lot more than you realise. Save. It's just a quick little change. Just so we can try and fusion summon a bit better. We've been going some time, haven't we? We can go for a little bit longer. been a successful stream anyway. Now with a name like Yugioh, that's either going to be a very fun, very base deck, anime deck, or War Crimes. Well, we drew both our field spells in Metaverse. So let's do this. Mirror Force and the Sarcophagus. Yeah, you're really not familiar with how this works. People just refuse to read. Myself included, but you know, I never said I wasn't people. I just said people refuse to read. Okay, you get special summon this, that's fine. I just don't want them to get access to Jet Dragon. Jet Dragon is like the worst possible scenario. Oh, come on. That is the single worst card you could do. It's in damage step, isn't it? Right, though. At the start of the damage step. Right, so Mirror Force happens before that, and I will Mirror Force that, because I am not letting you stick that on the field. I wouldn't say it's War Crimes. Wait. Oh, that's fine. We'll just take this and put it here. And now we'll do this. Oh, nice. But it's not on the field, so they can't check its attack. That's kind of sad. Makes sense, because it does check its current attack. It's not. If it was original attack, then it could check the Brave. And the thing is, because this is currently a zombie, we should just be able to take whatever kills it. So we're going to do this for the moment. And just let that happen. Granted, it means letting Jet Dragon get back online. I'm not a fan of that, but it's into rotation. Unless I get Bestial, it's into rotation. It's the only card that actually does it. White Veil. Is that what they just activated? Yeah, sure, you go for it. Time Breakup. That's pretty good. Just normal summon that then. Threatening Roll. Okay, that's fine. Set the mystery card. I could have used this to banish this to cause some 3000 effect damage right off the bat. It'd be really funny if they didn't destroy anything by battle. Simply because, like, negated. Come on. But Jet Dragon boring. Jet Dragon is a really cool design support card. Oh, you're not even gonna... Well, if you won't, I will. I'm just never going to destroy another card again. Except I've just committed myself to destroying another card. How confident are they in attacking? Yeah, we want to do that. End phase. Now, it probably doesn't remember it was applied to with this. So I think either it goes back to their field, doesn't come back, or it goes back to my field but just as a regular guy. Until your next standby. That's fine. I can just, if this like fails right now, I can just perpetually remove this. It succeeded. They have Jet Dragon back. I can perpetually remove Jet Dragon, it's fine. I'd laugh if they failed the attack on this thing again. I can't even shuffle anything back. Just, this is the same. This is how it is now. Destrudo, we're halfway there. Resolve. So how does this go? Yeah, I get their monster back. That's interesting. Not like I can use it. Bye. And we could synchro for 7. Is there any point in synchroing for 7? Get red eyes. It's more damage. Yeah. It's a gamble, but I'll take it. Yeah, actually, we'll do this. That way, if this dies, we actually get something from it. Granted, that something is a level 4 monster, which is only going to bring back, at best, like the currently banished Timebreaker. But we don't want to do that. It's just to float into something. Make sure they have to go through like 2 guys. Have you got Chaos Max? Is that it? Because this will still negate the attack. And you only get 1 attack. So you're only doing 14, and that's it. If you don't die. Because that's also a completely valid option right now, but they just lose the game on the spot. Well, they don't lose the game on the spot. We have a Boyer. And we don't have anything banished, so it doesn't really get that much value. But if we get something we can normal summon next turn, then it probably does. Lo and behold, something we can normal summon. This cannot be targeted. Summon back. It is targeted, so we do have to get rid of the Jet Dragon. That's fine. It can't be destroyed. Can't be destroyed. Right, so let's do the thing that we have to do. Bye. What can we make in terms of 8s? Exactly 1 card. But we do take less damage from that. Oh wait, we can make a rank 4 as well. Does that do anything? Not really. It's just we take the least damage from this. So... just so we have a bigger wall. It means we're not dead this turn, they have to succeed on 2 more attacks. So yeah, we're fine. They only have 900. They literally cannot afford it. Is there a single top deck we have that saves us properly? What are you hitting the call by? Because I kind of wish you would have done that a turn sooner for whatever you do hit. Banish that thing. Yeah. Sure. This isn't a zombie. I don't know why you're doing it. It was gonna come up heads at some point. They had 3 attacks with that thing to, you know, screw it up for one of them. Right. That was just, like, straight up blue eyes, wasn't it? Yeah, straight up blue eyes. Not great, but I've seen worse. I've always seen worse on this challenge. Yeah, no, but... there's no way that's Masochist. And then, yeah, blue eyes again. Did we say there was anything in deck we were going to take out because it was terrible? I don't think so. I talked about the Phantasma and that it immediately came up the same game. I still think, oh wait, hold on, that's playable. It isn't the best, but it's like, that's actually playable because you need this to get the other 2 online. Attachment Cyburn. Second of that. Hey, we have a preparation. Searches a ritual monster. That's a good card, actually. That does deal with Chaos Max. What else does it out? Dragoon, kind of? Non-tuner Wind. I don't know. I don't know if we have non-tuner Wind Synchro Monster. Like, the actual effect when it's on field is fine. But I don't know how we get it on field. Because I think we don't have a Wind Synchro. That's actually a Ghosty card. We've been playing the Synchro for the longest time. I don't think we play this. Level 4 or lower. Yeah, so we want that in the grave, really, so not worth playing. Another Cyburst Wizard for the Cyburst pile, I guess. Veil of Darkness. Okay. Another Time Lord, on the fact that we just got that one. Oh, that's actually a good one as well. This is just actual removal. Breath of the Testina. Doesn't have a secret pack. During your main phase, you can normal summon a Testina. Oh, it's not a field spell. Target a face of control. If you control like the Testina, you can target a face of monster on the field instead. Change it to face down. Add a Testina. And a Chronomaly. Okay. It's basically an instant rank X. Oh, we have some legacy tickets. Wrong way for those. Scroll past the horde of secrets. Right. What can we unlock from here? Visor Shock. That's interesting. DDD Dragon King Pendragon, which is a fiend. Until the end of the turn, okay. Well, you have no cards in hand in this attack, so it can't be destroyed by battle. You see, currently today, this would just be, this could not be destroyed by battle. But you had to, you know, you have to put something to balance it on. I don't think we have this one yet. And I still don't think it makes us play artifacts, but it's interesting. And level 6 lower ritual. BA is a level 6 or lower ritual. But no, that's weird. That's weird thinking. What time are we at? Yeah, we could go for like another 1 or 2. See if we can fusion summon, see if we can rank up. Well, we gotta choose. We'll just draw the fusion summon hand, which is now a little bit easier to do. Because we have extra Dark Dragons in. I like that feel. Oh yeah, like we're actually just missing the spell. I don't know. Yeah, sure. And... oh, Ash Blossom. Okay, so real deck. Maybe. That's fine, though. Right. We are actually close to being able to fusion summon. Yeah, we just need Magnamut's Surge to be successful. We need to live this turn. Oh. Could you not have done that, like, you know, a different turn? Doesn't really matter, we'll target the vampire. Jesus, could you not? Like, I'm just trying to fusion summon. Right, we do need to get another level 5 on the field then. Well, actually, no, we don't. Oh, right, we have this. Right. So, do we want Destrudo? No, let's get this, actually. Because if this goes to grave, we can get it back. And if this is special summon, we can then search Destrudo again. Maybe they have Imperm, but I think if they... well, no, they could draw Imperm now. Darkhold. You see, it wasn't sticking around, we were right. Although we do need 2 normal summons. It's just Horus. What the fuck? Why did it take you this long? You're gonna, you know, play your... yeah, there you go. Jeez. Okay, so what can I do? I can make Yazi. I can bring back this. But... I don't think that's worth it. Like, yeah, you just, like, it's just game. You really just, like, come on, stop it, bro. Just kill me. Or link summon. I'd actually really like for you to not kill me and for me to draw the fusion spell, but that's all I ask. Also, Evenly Matched would be pretty cool, you know, if that card that I don't have in my deck. Yeah, like, who? What's with you bricking that hard? Have you just got that many playables in your deck? Considering it's constructed, you probably do, but like, what? Why? Ugh. No. No, no, no. That's horrid. Ugh. Oh, and you're playing Dragoon. Can you even make it? Can't even make Dragoon. One Kaiman, by the way. That's just dumb. It's just dumb. Right, we're trying to fusion summon. We've managed to do it once so far. We've come very close a couple other times, sabotaging ourselves once, and then just, you know, our opponent sabotaging us the rest. Like, you know, playing the game. I didn't think fusion summon would be the goal for this stream, but apparently it is. And, you know, again, we're kinda close. I don't know what they're playing. I'll know in a minute, I bet. Tear or Swan. Can be Infernoid. Maybe Skull Servants. Maybe Apollo. Shit. No, that's not a bad card. You're just playing Chimera. Oh, this sucks. So what can we do from here? We can Kaiju. We need a different draw. Like, we could Synchro 6 if we get the continuous spell. But it's not even like we can clear the Kaiju, because they actually, they're playing Swords of Revealing Light in their 60 card deck. Like, this is not optimal. Like, it's not even good. Like, just unironically, Waboku is better. This has to remain face on the field. Waboku just protects you from damage, so it's not like you just don't have to worry about it. You can use Waboku offensively. I guess on the plus side, they've used both effects, so did they get 2 into rotation somehow? I don't know. They could have drawn another one. That's honestly not important. I'd forgotten about that card, so I'm happy it's gone. Just Kaiju. Have a Kaiju. It's just full combo again, isn't it? Why must you torment me? I'm not going to play through that. I'm not even going to bother. Right. How many is it to the next rank? 3 more wins. So yeah, we're not doing that. Can't believe we've already managed to fusion summon 1 time. One more time. Come on. We can do it. We can fusion summon. If this is the kind of deck I think it is, we will be here for 20 minutes, but we can fusion summon. Go in second. Took a quick think about it. Well, that's nearly the fusion summon. Fortune Lady. That kind of screams Masochist. Or bot. Or just anything. Just actual pile of cards. So yeah, we should be able to fusion summon here. Problem is getting to the required spell. Yeah. Oh. Actually, no, that's not even an issue. So, special this. Do that. Normal summon this. And then we get special summon. It doesn't matter. We just need a 5. So we'll get a 5 that lives. And then we activate this card. And then we go battle phase. Just attacking this. We go main phase 2. Let's steal your monster. We will activate this. We're going to banish our own Assault Synchron. And we're going to get this. And we're then going to search. And we're going to call it a turn there. And then we go and get our Rocket Synchron. Now if this goes to grave, we can bring it back. We can synchro with one of these two into Muddy, and we can fusion summon. See, that's all it takes. The opponent doing nothing. Yeah, sure, go for it. You see, I said we'd be here for like 20 minutes trying to do this. It's been 3 or 4 minutes, maybe. Are they having to... No, come on, please just succeed in making a decision. Put it on a monster. Oh, okay. A counter. That's 2 different kinds of counters I've seen. Gusto. From the hand to the grave. Okay. I do like Vampire's Domain. It's a nice card. Pyramid of Wonders. Sure. Anyway, let's normal summon this. Special summon. We can make a lot here. Mud Dragon. Fusion summon. I forget that we don't actually have to fusion summon this. Change to attack position. Battle phase. It was all essential. This thing needed to be, you know, part of the lethal force. Bonka. Could we in fact have fusion summoned multiple times? Probably. How long would it have taken? Forever. Just actually forever. Anyway, I think we'll open some packs and call it there for the night. Tonight has been successful. Kind of. Alright, you know. Progress in this isn't quite as linear as you think. Ah. Oh. Look at the unique text on this card. Old trap card. Love it. 100-footed horror. That's a normal summon 7. Like, it does stay level 7, that makes rank 7s easier. That's our second one. Fairy Dragon. And a freight car. Okay. We get 2 master packs. We spent like 2,300 gems this session. Might actually run out next session. There is a chance. Magical musket. We don't have muskets. Oh, okay. Flying Sea. That's not really going to do much against most decks. That's good. That's more for the super heavy deck. Clock Tower. Foxy. Arm Dragon Flash. Yeah, no. Everyone did hype up Arm Dragon Flash for a while. It's technically just E-Telly for Dragon Link. And then people realised there were better things to do. We have the full set of Mystic Swordsmen, still not playing any of them. Just special Heretic, that's okay. We need Slifer. Reptilian, that's not a bad one actually as far as it goes. Sanctified Dark Lord, send a Dark Lord, negate the effects of one monster, gain life point equal to its attack. That's interesting. I don't think we have that many Dark Lords, we have like 1. Anyway, I'm very curious. I don't think it's going to have changed for the better. But I don't think we're that far away still. So 674 played, and 224 won. So it's 200x times 3, which is 600, and then it's 20 times 3, which is 60. And then it's 4 times... We are 2 duels shy. For 672. We are two duels. No, we are 1 duel shy of a 33% win rate. That's kind of astounding me. Because we have, like... If you take a look at Hardleg's Masochist series as an example, he is, if I'm not mistaken, a lot closer to like 40 than 30%, because he plays his games like he has a slightly bigger audience. Like, you know, I'm not gonna cheat myself. I have a person in chat if I'm lucky, and he has a lot bigger audience, so he'll play games out a lot more. There are times when he just instant surrenders as well, but I've done that a lot in the early game, and as a result it has possibly skewed the amount of losses, the amount of duels that we couldn't win. Maybe not. I don't really think it has that much. Plus, we're playing this a lot more often than he is, so that's another thing. But yeah, like, we're actually closing up on the win rate that other people are at. And that's, you know, that's... I call that a success. We have moved from, let's see, being 8 games out to being 2 whole games out. I'll call that a win. Even if the actual gameplay itself is a bit different. Anyway. Was stream going just then? I hope stream was going just then. I just had a whole little spiel and everything. Anyway. I hope you've all had a good time. My name's been Cat Monarch, and I look forward to catching you in the next one. Bye for now.